Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to take you on an emotional and inspiring journey through the story of The Pursuit of Happyness, a film that's not just a movie, it's a lesson in resilience, determination, and the power of hope. Starring Will Smith and based on the true story of Chris Gardner, this movie is one of the most heartfelt stories ever told. Let's dive in, scene by scene, to uncover why this film has touched millions around the world. The movie begins in 1981, San Francisco. We meet Chris Gardner, a man trying to make ends meet as a salesman for portable bone density scanners. He's married to Linda and has a 5-year-old son, Christopher, played by Jaden Smith. Right from the start, we see Chris hustling through life. But things aren't going well. The scanners he's selling are expensive and hard to market, which leaves his family in financial trouble. Linda, overwhelmed by the stress of their situation, works tirelessly in a laundry facility but grows increasingly distant from Chris. One of the film's opening scenes shows Chris rushing to meet a doctor to sell a scanner, only to realize that he's made no profit after all the effort. This sets the tone for his uphill battle. One day, Chris notices a man stepping out of a bright red Ferrari. Curious, he asks him what he does for a living. The man's answer changes Chris's perspective forever. "I'm a stockbroker." For Chris, this sparks a dream, a belief that he too can achieve success despite his struggles. Soon after, he learns about an unpaid internship program at Dean Witter Reynolds, a stock brokerage firm. The top intern, at the end of the program, has the chance to secure a paid position. This becomes Chris's beacon of hope. But, let's not forget, his life is crumbling in other ways. Linda, exhausted by their dire circumstances, leaves him and their son. Chris, now a single father, faces one of the most heart-wrenching decisions, whether to cling to his dream or give up for the sake of stability. Here's where the movie gets deeply emotional. Chris doesn't let Linda's departure stop him. He takes on the internship, which offers no salary, while continuing to sell scanners to keep himself and his son afloat. But things spiral further. Unable to pay rent, Chris and Christopher are evicted. They find themselves homeless, sleeping in shelters, on public buses, and even in a subway bathroom, a scene that will break your heart. This part of the movie is raw and real. In one unforgettable moment, Chris locks the bathroom door while holding his son tightly, pretending they're in a cave, to protect him from the reality of their situation. Will Smith's performance here is deeply moving, showing the silent anguish of a father trying to shield his child from the harshness of life. Despite all this, Chris doesn't give up. He works tirelessly at the internship, mastering complex tasks, making cold calls, and building relationships. His determination is unmatched. One particularly memorable moment shows Chris solving a Rubik's Cube in a taxi, a feat that impresses a high-ranking stockbroker. This earns him a critical meeting, giving him a sliver of hope. Throughout the movie, we see Chris balancing his responsibilities as a father and his relentless pursuit of a better life. He takes Christopher to daycare, often running between work and sales appointments, all while hiding the truth of their homelessness. The climax of the story comes when Chris, despite facing countless rejections and setbacks, pushes himself to the limit. In the final challenge of the internship, he competes with his peers to secure accounts and prove his worth. What's remarkable here is the way Chris never loses his integrity. Even when offered shortcuts, he refuses to compromise his principles. This is what makes his story so powerful. It's not just about success, but about staying true to oneself. And then, the moment we've all been waiting for. After months of struggle, Chris is called into a meeting with the firm's executives. They tell him, "You're the one." It's an emotional victory, not just for Chris, but for everyone watching. The tears in Will Smith's eyes say it all. This isn't just a job offer, it's the culmination of every sacrifice, every sleepless night, and every ounce of effort he's poured into his dream. With his first paycheck in hand, Chris walks out of the office, blending into the crowd. The film ends with a note about how he went on to become a successful entrepreneur, turning his life completely around. The Pursuit of Happyness is more than just a movie, it's a reminder that no matter how tough life gets, perseverance and hope can lead to unimaginable triumphs. Chris Gardner's journey teaches us that failure is never final as long as we keep moving forward. So, what did you think of Chris's story? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video inspiring, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more stories that move and motivate. Thanks for watching, and remember, your pursuit of happiness is worth every step. See you in the next one.